Okay. Ajay. Great. Okay. So in last class we had discussed about distribution of rainfall around the world. So
Mhm.
again, I am starting with the same topic. I'm giving a just a brief of that thing, as well as I will going to add few more things. Okay.
Mhm.
Now this is the thing we had discussed.
Yes, sir.
In that we what we did, we started talking about our pressure wells. We had linked this topic with our pressure wells. That is our, you can say, northeast trade wind, and we had also talk about means southeast trade winds.
Mhm.
We talk about westerlies.
Mhm.
We talk about polar easterlies.
Mhm.
Polar easterlies, westerlies.
Okay.
Again over here, polar easterlies, and we can say westerlies. Okay, these things we had discussed. Now, uh, on that basis, what we did, we tried to fix our distribution of rainfall on the map of the world with the help of these boxes. With the help
Mhm.
of these boxes. I think these boxes are very much clear to you,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
as well as I think they are comfortable.
Yes.
Rohit is also here. Now, on latitudinal wise, we had distributed these boxes. Uh, this is our eastern margin. This is our western margin, and this is our central margin. We had discussed few more things. That is, with increase in latitude, precipitation keep on decreasing. With increase in continentality, precipitation keep on decreasing. Now, uh, on basis of a precipitation, we have discussed that here we have 300 centimeter. As we are increasing in latitude, we have somewhere around, you can say, 200 centimeter. With increase in continentality, here we have 100 centimeter. Here we have 50 centimeter because it is a western margin. Okay. When we talk about the 30 to 40, here we have impact of westerlies. Here we have impact of your trade winds. Here we have impact of your polar easterlies. Okay. So on that basis, I can say that in the interior part, it is a divergence zone also. So here also we have 50 centimeter rainfall, and this site is mainly known for wet wet winters and dry summers. And this site we told that it is our eastern margin, which is known, which have a rainfall somewhere around 150 centimeter per year. When we talk about 45 to 60, it is somewhat a zone which is coming under your frontal rainfall zone. So we are saying this zone is getting a rainfall somewhere around 125 centimeter. Now with increase in continentality, precipitation keep on decreasing, but here we are getting somewhere around 75 centimeter. Why? Because we also have our you can say frontal rainfall also coming on to the eastern margin, that is 45 to 60 degree latitude. We say that we are having a rainfall somewhere around 100 centimeter. Now when we are going up in latitude, that is, you can say your taiga region. I will going to add this word now. Taiga region between, you can say, 60 to 70 centimeter. This area is getting rainfall around 50 centimeter. Above 25,
25.
and upper one is, you can say, frosted. Now let us add few things. Here I am saying that when we are talking about the moist area, means moist area we are linking with, you can say, let's link it with star. Ek minute. Let me use some of these signs. Let's take a star. Star means always wet. The areas which are always wet can be this area, means you can say equatorial region because of convergent band, as well as we can say that this area, because this area is known for westerlies, as well as it is known for frontal rainfall. Okay. Now if I talk about, let's take plus sign. Plus sign we are denoting with, you can say, wet summers. तो wet summers में कौन सा season आएगा हमारा? This one we can say. Even we can say this area. Even we can say this area. As well as we can say that the interior area, this one can also goes with, you can say, wet summers. Now if I talk about, let's take this one, means I am saying that wet winters. Wet winters कहाँ पे जाएगा? We can say that with Mediterranean type of climate. We say that Mediterranean type of climate, as well as we can say it also goes with this region, as well as we can say that बस ठीक है यहाँ पे. Now when I talk about dry season, dry season goes with desert, this one, as well as this one. Even we can also say that when we are talking about let's take for F. F means frontal rainfall. What are the regions which are known for frontal rainfall? So we can represent this area, we can represent this area, we can represent this area, even we can represent this area. Are you getting my thing or not?
Okay.
And we know that largely in your tropical region as well as in your Mediterranean region, RTCZ is playing a very important role.
Mm.
Simultaneously, now let us conclude this thing. We can say 10 degree north and south, they are warm and wet throughout the year.
Yes.
Warm and wet throughout the year. Rohit, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Got
sir.
clear? Why? Because it is a zone where two air masses are converging. It is a zone where two air masses are converging. As well as if I talk about 80 to 90 degree north and south, so it is a zone where we say that it is a zone which is known for dry as well as frosted region throughout the year. Can we say, can we not say?
Yes, sir.
Even we can say, now it means we can say that all these seasonal cycles, all these seasonal variation we found between 10 degree to 70 degree north and south of northern and southern hemisphere. All seasonal cycles we have between 10 to 70 degree north and south of hemisphere. Now try to understand one more thing. Now if I talk about this zone, 10 to 30 degree north and south hemisphere, what it is known for? It is known for summer precipitation. Acha, just try to make na एक different you can say on another page you can write on, otherwise थोड़ा ये hotspot सा हो जाएगा. एक second, give me a second. Can I erase it off? This one,
Yes.
frontal, ये सारा. अरे टेक्नोलॉजी का फायदा तो बहुत है जी.
Fourth industrial revolution इसी तो है.
Now, if I talk about 10 to 30 degree north south, what we have? Summer precipitation. Summer precipitation and dry winters. I think मेरी handwriting, you are able to understand my handwriting.
Yes,
Because pen tablet चल रहा है तो very difficult. Now if I talk about, means right now we are talking about our eastern margin. We are talking about our eastern margin, 10 to 30. Now if I talk about 30 to 45 north and south of hemisphere, what we can say? Summer precipitation and again dry winters. Same thing it means. Summer precipitation and dry winters. If I talk about 45 to 60 north south, what we can say? Summer again, summer
precipitation
and winter precipitation, as well as frontal rainfall. Summer and winter precipitation both are there, plus frontal rainfall. Okay. Now if I talk about your western margin, between 10 to 30, what we have? Come on.
desert.
Dry winds. We have dry winds. This is a zone called as dry area. Why dry area? Because with increase in continentality, precipitation keep on decreasing. So वहां तक क्या रहा? Dry wind रही, as well as on the western margin of a continent we have cold currents.
Cold.
So you can write down both the points.
So that is why the region most of the desert are found in the western margin of the continent.
Yes. So what we can say? It is a zone of dry winds. It is a zone of dry winds. Why? With increase in continentality, precipitation keep on decreasing. ठीक है? Acha, if I talk about 30 to 45 degree, we have Mediterranean type of climate. It means you can say that dry summers
But winter.
and wet winters. If I talk about 45 to 60, north and south, wet throughout the year. Why wet throughout the year? Two major reasons are there. Westerlies are active throughout the year as well as frontal rainfall.
Yeah.
Means there are two zones which are known for wet throughout the year. One is equatorial region and second is your western margin between 45 to 60 degree latitude. Wet throughout
The year.
Wet throughout the year. Westerlies and frontal. Okay. Now, if I talk now, I'm talking about continental. Means I'm talking about interior region. It means you can see that first of all between 10 to 30 degree. But we have it is continental area. Means it is a zone between eastern and western margin, which is known for, you can say, wet summers and dry winters. It is also known as savanna area. I will going to add these words in my next topic. You can say 30 to 45. The continental area means interior continental area, which is known for dry deserts. Example, you can say Gobi Desert. Why we have desert over here? Two reasons: continental as well as divergence zone हो गया ये. Hadley and Feral cell का. Rohit, what happened? But on your mic.
10 to 30 डिग्री का सर आपने लिखा है जोन बिटवीन ईस्टर्न एंड वेस्टर्न, वेट समर ड्राई विंटर, सवाना का क्लाइमेट, यही लिखा हुआ है ना सर?
Yes, yes, zone between eastern and western margin. It is known for wet summer and dry winters. ये लिखा ना हमने, ये साइन बनाया हमने ये.
हाँ.
Why? अच्छा, now we talk about 30 to 45 degree north south dry desert. ये continental desert है. It is your continental desert. Continental desert. Coming on to 45 to 60. It is known for temperate grasslands. Temperate grassland. Temperate grassland, which is majorly known for frontal rainfall.
Okay.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
if you have any problem with respect to this topic, you can ask me, because ये most important topic है जो आपकी हर जगह link करेगा. Now I will also going to add your tropical as well as you can say your extratropical cyclones effect. उनको मैं डिटेल में डिस्कस करूंगा अभी आपके साथ, but still I am saying that. Now understand one more thing. Excuse me. The eastern and western margin means this region and this region can also be known for tropical cyclones. This region is also known for tropical cyclones. It means tropical cyclones are also impacting on this region, so they are also coming with the rainfall. As well as in high latitudes, we will going to discuss about our extratropical cyclones. These extratropical cyclones are, you can say, they are the advanced version of frontal cyclone, or you can say they are the advanced version of frontal rainfall. I will going to add these things. Otherwise, things are clear to you till yet?
Yes, sir.
I am removing this page. Can I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's add our, I'm just giving a brief about these, your ocean currents. We have warm ocean currents, we have cold ocean currents. So it means when warm ocean currents, they are moving from equator towards pole region, and your cold currents are, they are moving from pole region towards the equator. Now when these warm currents are moving over the ocean, they are coming with the, they are coming with the moisture also. Warm currents means moisture is there. So what they will going to do, they will going to precipitate in these regions also. Same goes with, if I talk about Africa, see over here, warm current, they are coming with the precipitation. But if I talk about western margin, देखिए western margin में what we have cold currents. So these warm currents and cold currents also play an important role in the precipitation around the continent. Now on that basis, I am introducing you the biomes of the world. The biomes of the world. Now again, I will again take a help of the same boxes which can help you out. Just give me a second. Okay. Again, we will going to take the same thing. 0 to 10, 10 to 30, 30 to 30, 30 to 45, 45 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 80 to 90. Now, when I am talking about, understand one more thing. As we had discussed that with increase in latitude, temperature keep on decreasing. With increase in latitude, precipitation keep on decreasing. With increase, so we can also say that with increase in latitude, our vegetation also
decreases.
Move from thick forest to grasslands. Start करें?
Yes.
0 to 10 degree. We have good amount of rainfall throughout the year. It is known as equatorial forest. It is known as equatorial forest. Again, your eastern and western margin. Now, if I talk about 90 degree, again frosted throughout the year. Now, if I talk about 10 to 30 degree, tropical forest, or you can say tropical moist forest. Tropical moist forest. They are also known as, you can say, your monsoon forest. Monsoon forest. Next, if I talk about interiors, what we have in interiors? We have savanna type. Savanna type. What we have about savanna? We can say that they are with increase in continentality, precipitation keep on decreasing. One thing, they are also known as tropical grasslands. They are also known as tropical grasslands. Tropical grasslands. रोहित बेटा, what happened? रोहित कहीं और है आज.
तो बीच बीच में हैंग हो रहा है एक्चुअली. यहाँ पे नेट नहीं चल रहा है, तो फोन का नेट है थोड़ा, इसलिए प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है सर.
Okay, no problem. I am recording thing also.
यूनिवर्सल प्रॉब्लम है सर.
Do you have LAN cable?
हैथवे है सर.
Hathway है. Do you have LAN cable?
नहीं, यहाँ पे लैन नहीं है सर इधर.
एक काम करना, एडवाइस है, जहाँ पे आपका वाईफाई लगा हुआ है ना, उसी से लैन केबल अपने आप लैपटॉप के साथ कनेक्ट कर लेना. आपका जो वो एक लंबी सी तार खरीद लो, क्या हो जाएगा.
ठीक है, मैं देखता हूँ. तो यहाँ पे एक्चुअली वहीं पे प्रॉब्लम है सर, वही नेट ही नहीं आ रहा है इधर, वही दिक्कत हो रहा है. बीच बीच में अपने आप बंद हो जाता है. कंप्लेन करो तो फिर आप उसके बाद चालू होता है.
मेंटेनेंस के लिए करते
नहीं, प्रॉब्लम तो चल ही रही है. आई नो ये हैथवे का. आई हैड आल्सो परचेज न्यू हैथवे कनेक्शन. तो बेस्ट थिंग क्या है, अर्लियर आई यूज्ड टू टेक फ्रॉम द वाईफाई ओनली. नाउ आई हैड फिक्स्ड द लैन केबल. उससे बेसिकली आपकी प्रॉब्लम रिजॉल्व हो जाती है. बिकॉज क्या है, वाईफाई अगर आपकी 50 स्पीड दे रहा है, तो अगर आपके पास 50 स्पीड का है, तो वाईफाई के थ्रू आपका जब आएगा तो आपकी 1/8 आ जाएगी उसकी. बट लैन केबल में डायरेक्टली जितनी आ रही है उतनी आ पाएगी. तो सजेशन रहती है कि ये लैन, अगर ऑनलाइन क्लास ले रहे हैं तो विद द हेल्प ऑफ लैन केबल लीजिए.
वही करना है अभी सर.
आपके वहां से यहाँ तक आने में हार्डली यू कैन से 5 to 6 मीटर की तार लगेगी. तो ये चीजें इजिली अवेलेबल है मार्केट में. हार्डली आई थिंक हार्डली 100 रुपीज का होगा, 10 मीटर्स की आ जाएगी. तो लगा लीजिए, फिक्स कर लीजिए. जब यूज नहीं हो उतार के वहीं लगा दीजिए. करना तो जी पड़ेगा, कोई और चारा नहीं है.
वही करना है सर अभी कुछ.
अच्छा ठीक है. ओके, savanna type, is I am clear to you? Savanna type, it is also, they are also called as tropical grasslands. What they have? Dry winters and wet summers. And Africa has largest savanna belt in the world. Coming on to 10 to 30 western margin, what we have? Deserts. What we have? They are tropical deserts. Now, where we have in the between 30 to 45 degree, here we have subtropical deserts. Now, one more difference is there. They are hot desert, they are cold desert. They are cold desert, they are hot desert. So we can say that Ladakh region is also known as subtropical desert. Gobi desert is also known as subtropical desert. क्यों? कोल्ड क्यों है? विद इंक्रीज इन कॉन्टिनेंट, विद इंक्रीज इन लैटिट्यूड, तो वहां पे आपका टेम्परेचर भी क्या हो जाएगा? आपका कम होना शुरू हो जाएगा. इफ आई टॉक अबाउट 30 to 45 degree latitude, eastern margin, it is called as China type of climate. It is called as China type of climate, or you can say subtropical eastern margin. Subtropical eastern margin. Now, if I talk about 30 to 45 degree western margin, what we have? Mediterranean type of climate. And we had already discussed what Mediterranean type of climate say. Mediterranean type of climate say that they are
Dry summer, wet
wet
winter.
winters and dry summers. And which thing is majorly playing a role? You can say ITCZ playing a very important role, as well as here these regions are also known for cyclones. साइक्लोन्स, वही साइक्लोन्स इनके वहां रेनफॉल भी करते हैं, और वो नहीं साइक्लोन्स की वजह से इंडिया में विंटर्स में आपकी रेनफॉल भी आती है। अभी साइक्लोन पे मैं आऊंगा, मैं हाई प्रेशर लो प्रेशर फिर से आपका मैं लिंक करूंगा,
ठीक है।
I will again going to link your high pressure and low pressure in cyclones also. Now coming on to 45 to 60, so what we can say here, we have temperate forest. Here we have temperate forest, or you can say eastern margin temperate forest. Here on this side, what we can say, western margin temperate forest. In the interior part, that is 45 to 60, they are known as temperate grasslands. Temperate grasslands means scattered forest. You can say scattered forest. So in short, here we can also say that with increase in latitude, vegetation move from thick forest to scattered forest. Scattered forest. Now between 60 to 70, what we have? Taiga forest, means Siberian type. Between 70 to 80, you have tundra forest. As we are going up in latitudes, or as we are going up in altitude, we can see that what we have thick forest to scattered forest, thick forest to grassland, as well as we can see that in tropical region largely what we have hardwood trees, but in high latitude region or high altitude region we have softwood trees, and softwood trees has a great demand in our market.
Question have been asked on this.
Can you please repeat?
I'm saying that question have been asked from this concept, that why most of the thick forests are found in the equatorial region, but the industry of wood industry is not developed there.
I think maybe I had also given the question in your PT test series with respect to this, है ना?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So can we write few lines on them?
Yes.
Make it fast. Equatorial forest. Equatorial climate, or you can say equatorial forest. Acha, ek minute. Now, if I talk about these regions, we can also use the name as a climate, is tropical climate,
Yes, sir.
savanna climate, tropical desert climate, subtropical climate, Mediterranean climate. It means climate and forest are moving parallel. Write down equatorial climate, equatorial forest. Better is that if we write your climate rather than we are writing on a forest, because forest में सिर्फ हमारी mind में image रहेगी, सिर्फ एक forest को लेकर रहेगा. But if I am using a word climate, so we can combine all the things. Write down equatorial climate. In this you can write down, it extends between 10 degrees north and south. 10 degrees north and south. Temperature does not exceed 40 degrees Celsius. and do not go beyond 20 degrees Celsius.
The temperature does not exceed
40 degrees Celsius and do not go beyond 20 degrees Celsius. Humidity remain high throughout the year. Annual rainfall exceeds around 200 centimeter in land area and in coastal area. In coastal area, it go beyond 300 centimeter. It is a zone of convergent trade winds. Coming on to savanna type. Coming on to savanna.
डायरोनल डे और सीजनल टेम्परेचर वेरिएंस भी बिल्कुल मिनिमल रहता है ना?
Yes, right. Means renewal range of temperature is is you can say minimal. Renewal range of temperature means you can say daily, night and day temperature is minimal, but it is maximum over your tropical desert area.
Okay.
I will going to add that point. Write down savanna. It is an area between true desert and true forest.
Sir, can you repeat? I missed that.
Savanna. This is the region between true desert and true forest. True desert and true forest.
सर ये सवाना टाइप कर दीजिए, नेट को चला गया.
Savanna type, we can say that it is a zone between true desert and true forest. This region experience dry winter season. It is also known as tropical grassland. Africa region has the largest savanna belt. It is a region of seasonal variations. Humidity level is high, but lower than equatorial region. This region receives large amount of rainfall caused by trade winds. Next आ जाते हैं tropical monsoon forest. This region experiences good amount of rainfall. But it also known for high sun season. High sun season. Due to which this region is known for high temperature. The shift of ITCZ also play an important role. The shift of ITCZ also play an important role. Coming on to tropical desert. Tropical desert. Tropical desert are also called as hot desert. Also called as hot desert. They in this area we have highest renewal temperature. In bracket you can write on the difference between day and night temperature is highest. Acha, in heading you can also add about tropical desert and subtropical desert. So we can write down both these topics simultaneously.
So in this only we have to add?
Yes, you can. The tropical deserts are found between 10 to 30 degree north-south over the western margin. As with increase in continentality, precipitation decrease. With increase in continentality, precipitation decrease. That's why the western margin is known for dry winds. Even the cold currents prevailing the impact on western margin. Subtropical desert lies in continental area between 30 to 45 degree north-south. It is a zone of divergence air. That is Anticyclonic condition prevail in this region. Anticyclonic condition prevail in this region. Coming on to Mediterranean type of climate. The Mediterranean type of climate is known for wet winters and dry summers. There are two distinct characteristics. Of this type of climate are warm and dry season, second mild and wet winters.
Sir, warm and dry.
Why warm and dry summer and mild and wet winters. This climate in this region developed due to seasonal shift of wind and pressure belt. That is ITCZ. This region is also known for Mediterranean agriculture, which play a very important role in winter season. Full stop. Coming on to China type. I think my point is clear to you, na? Mediterranean type of climate, because it play an important role in European countries for sending the agriculture product, because agriculture is not possible at that time in your European countries. Coming on to China type. China type climate lies in 30 to 45 degree eastern margin. It is characterized by hot summer and mild to cold winters. With the variation in the temperature, humidity and precipitation. Another point, the coastal part of this region is frequently influenced by warm oceanic current, affecting the temperature of coastal area, and it also increase annual mean temperature. as well as precipitation. Coming on to eastern margin. Temperate forest. They lies between 45 to 60 degree latitude. 45 to 60 degree latitude. This area receives summer as well as winter precipitation. Summer as well as winter precipitation. This area is also influenced by polar maritime air masses. As well as it is also known for frontal rainfall. Coming on to western temperate margin. Western temperate margin. It lies between 45 to 60 degree latitude. This region is known for rainfall throughout the year. Which is influenced by westerlies. Frontal rainfall, and cold currents. Coming on to your temperate grassland or temperate grassland. It is an continental area. Lies between 45 to 60 degree. 45 to 60 degree latitude. This area is known for frontal rainfall, कॉमा लगा के, और एक्स्ट्रा ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन, फ्रंटल साइक्लोन. This area is also known as bread basket of the world. With cold winter and cool summer. Coming on to taiga. It is also known as subarctic climate region. Known for extreme continental climatic conditions, cold winter, or you can say cold climate, not cold winter, cold climate for longer duration, but cool summer for shorter period. This region is also receive rainfall from frontal rainfall. It is known for low temperature due to it is known for low temperature. We know all the things for longer period. It led to low evaporation. It led to low evaporation. Coming on to tundra forest or tundra vegetation, or you can say tundra type of climate. Such kind of climate is developed over part of Alaska, extreme North Canada, Greenland, and part of northern Russia. We experience absence of insolation, very low temperature throughout the year, with very less evaporation, with average annual temperature of minus 10 degrees Celsius. The winters are long and very cold, while summers are short and cold. The annual mean precipitation is in the form of snow, which is below 30 centimeter. That's all. Okay. Now it means we able to see that ITC are playing a role and pressure belts are playing a role. Okay, this thing we are done. Now I'm directly coming on to our clouds. Our clouds. Now when we talk about clouds, when we are talking about clouds, we know that when we talk about clouds, we are also talking about precipitation. Now we have basically majorly three type of clouds, we can say. Cumulus, stratus, and cirrus. Why I'm drawing it? बनाया तो वही है. See what we have. We have cumulus clouds. We have stratus cloud. We have cirrus cloud. Now, इनकी abbreviation used है. Cumulus clouds means they are called as CU. लिखा हुआ यहाँ पे. ठीक है. Stratus cloud, अच्छा, stratus cloud are known for ST, and cirrus cloud are known by CI. One thing. Cirrus cloud are called as high clouds. Stratus cloud are called as, you can say, mid altitude cloud. And cumulus clouds are called as low clouds. Now it is said that means somewhat up to 2 kilometer, largely they are called as low cloud. Up to you can say 4 or 5 kilometer, 5 kilometer let's say. 5 kilometer tak we have mid altitude cloud and above we have high clouds. Okay. Now there is one more type of cloud is there, that is called as nimbus cloud. When we talk about nimbus cloud, we are talking about your rain clouds. We are talking about your rain clouds. मैं यहाँ पे एक काम करते हैं, wait, थोड़ा यहाँ पे लिख देते हैं. Cumulus divided by Cu status by St S बड़ा and cirrus by Ci and nimbus n. Now understand one thing, cumulus are largely called as low cloud, low altitude cloud. Stratus are called as mid altitude cloud and cirrus are called as high altitude cloud. And when we talk about nimbus cloud, nimbus are basically rain bearing cloud. Rain bearing cloud जो हमारे कौन से हैं, हमारे यही हैं, जो basically rainfall के लिए responsible है. ठीक है. Now we had bifurcated these clouds under the three categories. You can say low altitude, mid altitude and high altitude clouds उनको हम जो कहते हैं. Now if I talk about cumulus cloud, if you can see over here, cumulus cloud कैसे दिख रहा है सर, kind of a गोभी का फूल और you can say cauliflower की तरह, cauliflower की तरह हमें दिख रहा है. Means you can say a flat base, ऊपर ऐसे kind of a flower है. हाँ बोलिए.
सर आपने लिखा हुआ है कि स्ट्रैटस जो है वो मिडिल लेयर क्लाउड होता है ना.
हाँ.
सिरस जो है वो स्लो लो लेयर होता है.
हाँ.
तो सर यहाँ पे आपने जब आपने ड्राइंग किया था, लो लेवल क्लाउड्स में सर स्ट्रैटस है और मिडिल लेवल में अल्टो क्लाउड्स होते हैं सर.
मैं अभी आ रहा हूँ. Wait. Now simple sense means cumulus cloud a kind of a means heavy clouds है. ठीक है. When I talk about you can say stratus cloud somewhat you can say थोड़े से you can say smaller than you can say our cumulus cloud. When I talk about cirrus cloud means you can say means feathery kind of appearance, small, very small and very light, they are moving in the air. Now nimbus we are saying that they are the rain bearing clouds. Means when we talk about rainfall we talk about your nimbus cloud. Now these clouds they all are merged with each other. These clouds merge with each other. Now understand one thing, when this nimbus cloud merge with cumulus cloud means it become your cumulonimbus cloud. देखो C भी लिखा हुआ, means they are responsible for very heavy rainfall. Means when nimbus cloud means moisture clouds, आपके जब cumulonimbus clouds के साथ अगर आपके वो cumulus clouds के साथ मिल जाएंगे, they become called as cumulonimbus cloud and they move vertically. ये कैसे जा रहे हैं, ऊपर की तरफ height में जा रहे हैं, because they are known for very heavy rainfall. One thing, ठीक है. If you can see over here, cumulus cloud means we have cumulus cloud in your low altitude, mid altitude, even in your high altitude. One thing. Now the you can say the clouds in the mid altitude, they are called as alto clouds. It means with status we can use a word alto status. When we are saying that altostratus, they are called as AS. They are called as AS. Now, when these cumulus cloud are also coming in mid latitude, or I'm sorry, mid altitude, they are called as altostratus. I'm sorry. When these stratus cloud are coming in altitude, mid altitude, they are called as altostratus. When this cumulus cloud is coming in your low, mid altitude region, they are called as altocumulus. साइज में छोटे हो गए, सी साइज, ठीक है. Now when this cumulus and stratus cloud merge with each other, when this cumulus cloud and stratus cloud merge with each other, they are called as stratocumulus. They are called as stratocumulus, means थोड़े heavy but less than cumulus. Largely this stratus and cumulus merge कहाँ पे होंगे sir? Somewhere in between, you can say low and mid altitude. Coming on to another, when this nimbus cloud, means rain bearing cloud, when this rain bearing cloud merge with stratus cloud, they are called as nimbostratus cloud. They are known as nimbostratus cloud. And what is the difference between cumulonimbus and nimbostratus? One thing is there, means nimbostratus are known for, you can say, drizzling throughout the day. Means rainfall आपके throughout the day हो रही है, slow हो रही है. But cumulonimbus, they are known for heavy rainfall. They are known for heavy rainfall. We can see that in recently in your Delhi region, from last means there were very heavy, you can say light showers are coming, not very heavy rainfall. So it is all because of nimbostratus, means light showers, light rainfall. Second point is clear to you? Now added of what we have cirrus cloud, which are very light cloud, feathery appearance, means as separately they are moving. Now when this cumulus cloud come in contact of cirrus cloud, they are called as cirrocumulus. They are called as cirrocumulus. Now see, base वही है, जहां पे भी cumulus होगा, base will be same. Base will be same, but their size is decreasing. Their size is decreasing. Now when we talk about when this cirrus cloud they merge with stratus cloud, they are called as cirrostratus. They are called as cirrostratus. Cirrus clouds are not known for rainfall. Should I repeat the thing? Is my point is clear to you? Cumulus cloud, heavy clouds. When they converge with nimbus cloud, they become cumulonimbus cloud. They are known for very heavy rainfall. When this nimbus cloud merge with stratus cloud, stratus are largely mid altitude cloud, but this stratus cloud also come on your low altitude. When they come on low altitude, they can also converge with nimbus cloud. When they are converging with nimbus cloud, they become nimbostratus, light rainfall. When these stratus cloud are converging with cumulus cloud, they are called as stratocumulus, SC. Only stratus called as ST. Largely in mid altitude, they are called as altostratus, AS. Cumulus in mid altitude called as altocumulus. Cumulus in high altitude called as when this cumulus merge with cirrus cloud in high altitude region, they are called as cirrocumulus. When the cirrus cloud merge with stratus, it is called as cirrostratus.
So only two types of basically clouds are responsible for rainfall.
Yes.
Cumulonimbus and nimbostratus.
For rainfall, nimbus cloud are responsible, but nimbus clouds, they are basically the moisture. तो moisture converge किसके साथ होगा? Clouds के साथ. और they are not able to go much in height, क्योंकि heavy है। तो heavy आपके साथ कौन से हैं? cumulus है and stratus है, क्योंकि cirrus तो वैसे ही बहुत ऊपर है, feathery appearance is there। Done?
ड्यूरिंग साइक्लोन जो क्लाउड्स बनते हैं वो क्यूमुलोनिम्बस और निम्बोस्ट्रेटस बोथ होते हैं या केवल क्यूमुलोनिम्बस?
Come again?
ड्यूरिंग साइक्लोन जो क्लाउड्स बनेंगे
ये heavy rainfall cumulonimbus, light rainfall nimbostratus। You must draw this diagram, or otherwise write down these things। If you want to take a screenshot, you can।
वही कर लेते हैं।
Make it fast। Low, mid, high। Mid means alto। Alt means जो भी mid latitude में आएगा उनका नाम उनके साथ alto word mix हो जाएगा।
सर वेजिटेशन में
Come again?
फॉरेस्ट टाइप जो वेजिटेशन में जो अभी बताया था, तो मैक्सिमम एरिया जो है वो कौन से फॉरेस्ट कवर करेंगे?
Where? In India, when we talk about India, India is
all over world.
Sorry?
In all over world. In globe world. Taiga.
I believe that temperate forest, or we can also say that taiga forest भी हो सकता है।
टाइगा को सबसे मतलब the largest vegetation बोलते हैं ना, continuous vegetation को अपन। टाइगा is known as the largest continuous vegetation in the world, ना सर?
Yes, we can। ये मतलब अगर मैं वर्ल्ड मैप को आंखों में रख रहा हूँ तो टाइगा बन सकता है, क्योंकि in northern hemisphere we have lot of land over in this in between 60 to 70 latitude। largely कहाँ पे आया? यूरोप आ गया, एशिया आ गया, इवन नॉर्थ अमेरिका भी आ गया।
Done।
Done?
Yes.
Small topic means we are talking about seasonal winds। Seasonal winds means you can say land breeze and sea breeze। In daytime, what we have low pressure over here and high pressure over here। Wind move from high pressure to low pressure। Fishermen this time they are largely coming from sea towards their coastal area, means they are done with their fishing। But in the night, what we have high pressure over here and low pressure over here, it results into wind move from land to sea। During this time, fishermen largely move towards your sea area for fishing। Land breeze and sea breeze, simple topic।
Yes।
ठीक है। Important one, valley breeze and mountain breeze। In daytime wind is moving up because of sunlight and cool air is sinking down. But during the night time, we say that ki cold air is moving towards valley because cold air heavy hai, it is moving toward valley. So during this time, in between, you can say in between the midnight time, the temperature of the, you can say, lower valley is increased much higher than the high altitude region. I am repeating my thing again. I am saying that as cold air is sinking down, so during the midnight times, when cold air is sinking down, so valley temperature is so low that it is lower than the high altitude region. Why? Because सारी cold air क्या हो रही है? नीचे की तरफ sink होते हुए आ रही है. Are you all with me?
Yes.
So when this cold wind are coming down the valley, it is called as katabatic flow. देखो दिख रहा है ना inversion, temperature ज्यादा यहाँ कम यहाँ हो गया. It is also called as katabatic flow. ठीक है? When I talk about the warm air is rising up, anabatic. Two words are there. When in daytime your warm air is rising up, anabatic. When it is coming down in night time, katabatic. You must write down the daytime. Draw this diagram. It will be easy for you. Night time. Another type of seasonal winds, we can say windward side and leeward side, that we had already discussed. Clear hai ye?
Yes, sir.
Means we are done with our means 60 to 70% of topic we are done with our climatic of your this topic. Climatic geography means 60-70% we are done. Now we are left with your air masses, your tropical cyclones, extratropical cyclones. We are left with our fronts, and we are left with our Köppen's classification. So I believe that by next to next class, we will be going to complete this topic. Now I am spending a time in this topic so that you can make yourself comfortable. If these topics are done, geography आपके लिए बहुत easy हो जाएगी. So let's stop over here. We will meet tomorrow. Bye bye. Good day. Revise your content.
Yes.